Well, it's Android Auto. Remote control. I think it's got a camera, I don't know. Remote control, steering column control, and a reversing camera. Yeah. I don't know how they make this stuff for 55 quid. Well, it cost them a lot less, doesn't it? But it cost me 55 quid. Let's go fit it. All right, we'll see if we can get this this cheap radio fitted in my Defender. So over the years I've built up a collection of little tools, but I'll show you what I'm replacing and why. There we go, nice cassette player. I don't think it actually works, to be honest, but these are things that I've built up over the years. All these different things to get different radios out of holes in the dashboard. Just switch my key on and see. We got power. No. Can't actually see the lights. Dead. Oh, fan's on. That's a dead radio. Oh no, we got some power on there. Oh yeah, this says FM. That's really dim. At least there's power there. I'm not sure what. Let's turn that off. Do we pick anything up? Let's try AM. That'd be an interesting search. I thought the only thing you got on AM these days is cricket. Well, there's probably power, but not a lot else, and I can't hear anything out of the speakers. So anyway, let's whip it out of the hole and see what's what behind it. At least we've got power, so that's a good start. Right, that bit's off. Take this around. Oh, that was easy, wasn't it? I wonder what sort of tools they are. They look like fairly long ones. Generally something down there, isn't it? Do you know what? I could just try pulling it first, couldn't I, without any tools? Me made the mistake of assuming it was in properly. Aerial. Okay, that's that out. I don't trust that. That's not the original fitting. Yeah. Oh. Just like a little bit of audio. Not fantastic audio, because let's face it, I'm not going to hear it in a Defender, am I? But it'd be nice to sort of know that speakers were working. So, it's getting warm in here. I open the window. You know what? Of all the leads I've got on multimeters, the actual flute leads are the worst for getting tangled up. Oh, hopefully that'll be a fairly decent ground aerial. Switch the old meter on. We've got accessories live. What's the white one doing? Oh, 12 volts, that's good. What we got on? There's not a lot of wires on here. 12 volts there as well, so ignition off. That's a permanent supply, and that's a switched supply, and that should be earth. Just switch the multimeter on to beeper. Continuity test. Oh. we don't have an earth. Interesting. This should be the speakers. I'm hoping there's nothing there. Good. Okay, so we've got to get a better earth than that. So it's going down into the fuse box. I don't know what mess is down there. I do not know. The aerial's not a good earth. Although I was getting a voltage reading across that. Okay, that's a good earth. So my aerial's not earthed, but that's a good earth. Okay, so we're good. Alright. Pop my meter onto diode test. I just want a bit more voltage through my leads. And I'm just going to do a little clicky test on the speakers, and hopefully I should get a little click out of the speaker. Oh, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to plug my radio in and see whether it'll power up. After checking the instructions first, of course. Do you know what? When I unpacked it the other day, I thought, oh, it'll come with a camera. No, I think it'll take a camera input. But of course, what I thought was camera is the microphone for the hands-free phone. Which is alright, because I wasn't fussed about a reversing camera anyway, to be honest. And I don't really want to fish a wire all the way back. So at least I've got that microphone for hands-free calling. Again, in a Defender, you won't hear me anyway, but well, there we go. Shove that back in its bag. I mean, how small is that? I like the fact that it comes with a remote control and a steering control, which is also Bluetooth, I think. Although now I think that's infrared. All bonusy stuff that I wasn't really fussed about, to be honest. I just need to have a look to see whether it's got the same wiring. Because it comes with this, so they look like 4 speakers, but we've only got 2. So standard. And I'm just going to check that this matches. But I'm pretty sure that that is standard, considering we've got a black and a red. Let's just assume that the red is positive and check my connector the right way around. Black on the top, yeah. And that's going to be whatever that yellow wire is there. So the yellow could be permanent live. I'll just check it in the manual. That's handy, isn't it? No, I can't tell if that's in focus or not because I don't have my glasses on, but yeah. Does it focus? This is really hard, you know, when you've got your eyes don't work. But yeah, for once a manual actually does something. So yellow on there, constant supply. Black is ground, is switch. So yeah, it's all standard wiring. So theoretically, I should just be able to plug it in. So I just want to make sure my speakers work. Oh look, boot it up. Oh, I've got sound. I've got sound out of both speakers. Not be bad. I might have to go and investigate the area. That won't look too bad in there, will it? Oh. There we go. Well, it works. Can't be bad. How do I turn it off? For 55 quid, I'm quite impressed. Well, I'm going to get that plumbed in a bit better, but for 55 quid, that's pretty cool. I'm going to fish the cable through for the microphone and stick that somewhere where I can speak into it. And can't be bad. And of course, I can't demo it with music because YouTube will be annoyed. But there you go. Well, I threaded this wire through for the mic through there. On the Defender, you have to undo all the binnacle, which is a lot simpler than most cars. But wires through here so far, poked it through up there. I'm now going to get in the car and fish it through up towards the radio. But I'm not going to show you a video of just undoing screws and putting screws back in. I'm sure you can figure that out for yourself. So I'll cut all that out. See? Happiness is a cable pulled through. I need to put that back together. And that back together. And that back together. Well, there we go. All in. I must admit, it's not bad for 55 quid. And this is not my playlist, by the way. This is a Spotify royalty-free playlist, so hopefully there'll be no copyright hits on the video. Anyway, just got to tidy up a little bit of stuff I didn't need. I bought the soldering iron in, the heat shrink, everything. Well, there we go. £55, cheap edge unit, Android Auto, plug and play. I bought the soldering iron out. Oh, I just said that. And it was it, job done. I think the only thing that I struggled with was, well, getting the old thingy out the hole in the dash. But there you go. Is it an odd thing repaired? I suppose so, because there was no music in here before, and now there is. I'm quite pleased with that. Anyway, see ya.